Well, I know that a lot of people have misconceptions about Africa in general, and they don't realize how modern, things are, and how, we're not looking at things from the perspective of Tarzan. So this is a developed, for the most part, a very developed, country, and we have so much to learn. So, for instance, we went to the school, one of the schools yesterday, and we visited, and we see how the children are being brought up, but not just Ghanaian history, but they're looking at Black history, as well. That's beautiful. That's not something, in America, we don't always, our children don't get Black history, we get the history of others.
So can you just tell us more about you, who you are, why you came to Africa?
Yes. So my name is Lupita. My Ghanaian name is Essie or Okusua.
Okusia.
Okusua.
Yeah.
Yes. And I came to Ghana with friends, fellow social workers who've been coming to Ghana for more than 30 years. And I've been saying I would like to come with them. And I made that commitment this year to come with him because he's been inviting us, and he's doing a lot of work, good work here with other schools and various communities. And so this is a great opportunity, and I even brought a friend with me.
Wow. So you coming to Ghana for the first time, at least you might be watching a whole lot of Ghana, you might be searching about Ghana and so forth. So as you came to Ghana, what have you noticed so far about Ghana?
Ghana is beautiful. It's a place of serenity, a place of peace. The people are extremely kind and welcoming. I've heard Aquaba everywhere. Aquaba, welcome home, welcome back, and it's really refreshing to see my people everywhere. To see my people everywhere, everywhere people. I go, Black people, billboard, service, loving teachers, doctors, everybody. It's just beautiful to be able. I'm not the minority.
Okay.
I'm part of the majority. Yes.
If I'm supposed to say, you said you came because of Ghana, and like you came for tourism and so forth. What made you think you should change your name to be called Ikua?
Well, I was at breakfast and someone asked me what was my Ghanaian name. And I had no idea what the Ghanaian names were. And upon looking it up, I realized that there is a day of the week for everyone who is born, and that's your Ghanaian name. But I learned today from one of the local chiefs that the naming process goes even beyond what your day of the week name is. So he went into a lot of historical facts around the association with your name and the day of God's creation days, and so which has a tie to your character, which is even more special. So yeah, that was beautiful just to get to know that there's meaning behind who I am here in the motherland. Yes.
So did you have to pay any money for the naming ceremony as you've been given a name?
No money for a naming ceremony. The ceremony was very informal, and we were just here having lunch, and I was told more information about my Ghanaian name.
Okay, so like you coming to Ghana, at least you've been in Ghana for a couple of days now.
Yes.
Maybe if I might not say like a week or maybe
almost a week.
Almost a week. So you might have seen a whole lot about Ghana for
Yes.
now. So, what are the differences between the people in Ghana and the people out there?
Oh, the people in Ghana um, are just my people. They're people just like me who are living life and on a lot of levels just trying to survive, right? So in America, it's all about the grind, it's all about the hustle and the bustle. And I just see my people here living life, making a living. They're no different, from me. So we're all. I just said this is. It just feels like a big community. It feels like a big family to be here in Ghana, and that's not the case when we go other places. So you don't always feel at home when I visit other continents and other places in the states. So this is home. I feel like I came home.
I like the way you keep saying that you feel like coming home. And you are home. Indeed, you are home.
Yes.
Ghana is really a best place for you to be. So you are really home. But talking about this language barrier, when you came to Ghana, you know a lot of people have been saying a whole lot of languages and so forth. You have the Fantis, you have the Airways, you have the P, you have the Gans, you have the Dagbani and so forth. You coming to Ghana with this kind of American language, or maybe the English language, how do you communicate with the people in Ghana?
Oh, so well, I know that English is your first language for most people here in Ghana, and it's just been wonderful to be able to have that level of familiar communication. I will tell you, I have to lean in a little bit closer to make sure I'm fully understanding everything, especially if someone talks fast, but I can still pick up on your language. So I only speak English, no other languages. In America, we might say Ebonics, for slang, but I know you guys speak multiple, languages. But it's beautiful to be able to have a consistent communication flow with my brothers and my sisters right here in Ghana. And our organizers have been fabulous. They have prepared us so well for coming to Ghana and to know what to expect once we get here. So they have so many connections with, so many people, here in Ghana. We were in Accra, and then for probably 4 or 5 days, and then we are now here in Elmina, right? Yeah, we're in Elmina now. So, and it's beautiful, coastal, just lovely to be able to dine outside, and it's just refreshing. I know that Ghanaians, you take care of your people. You have your own way of doing community. You don't have to worry about other people, you know, trying to govern you. So
So far so good. As you are in Ghana now, it's an interview, okay? So we just want you to share your experience.
sure.
So far so good. As you're in Ghana now, what is the most beautiful thing you've ever seen in Ghana as you came to Ghana?
Oh wow, the most beautiful thing. Well, I must say the coastal line is absolutely beautiful, and the most beautiful thing is the people. Seeing how the people live, you live as one. You look out for each other, and um, just the fact that there's always, someone, you have this connection of oneness, looking out, for one another.
Yeah.
And I know that it seems that everybody, everywhere we go, someone is, they're trying to survive, they're trying to sell their items and things like that. And we've been as accommodating as we can to try to help your economy and your living. But it's beautiful, really beautiful to see the history and the fact that so many people from America are moving to Ghana. So there's a lot of expats, people who have relocated and made this their home.
Okay. So have you made up your mind to move to Ghana permanently?
I have not. I had not considered it. But my husband is back home, and we hadn't necessarily talked about, moving to Ghana. When we retire, we won't be in the States, but we haven't decided exactly where we're going.
So would you
For
mind
retirement.
So would you mind to discuss that with your husband?
I will discuss, with my husband.
But what if he doesn't understand you, yes, you moving to Ghana with him? What if he doesn't understand?
Well, I mean, we have to be on one accord. We have to agree in terms of what's next. So that has to be a discussion between the two of us, and much prayer.
Yeah,
after prayer.
I know you can do that, because you ladies, you know how to convince men to do, sorry to say, some stupid stuff and so forth, and things that a man is not even willing to agree. You ladies know how to convince
You think I can influence
them?
them? I can
Of course, you guys are really, really serious. You can even, yes, at least getting in the bedroom, doing something, and something will do something, and something will change your husband's mind. So definitely, I'm wishing that you guys will choose Ghana and then come to Ghana. But talking about every country, there's this negativity and this positive aspect in the country. As you were coming to Ghana, I think you might have searched something about Ghana. So you searching about Ghana, you might see the negative aspect of it, you might see the positive aspect of it. What have you learned so far in terms of the negative aspect and also the positive aspect?
Well, I know that a lot of people have misconceptions about Africa in general, and they don't realize how modern, things are, and how, we're not looking at things from the perspective of Tarzan. So this is a developed, for the most part, a very developed, country, and we have so much to learn. So, for instance, we went to one of the schools yesterday, and we visited, and we see how the children are being brought up with not just Ghanaian history, but they're looking at Black history, as well. That's beautiful. That's not something, in America, we don't always, our children don't get Black history, we get the history of others. So it's really been wonderful, and I just know that I love how everything that we see has so much history, so much context. The colors, the vibrancy, the energy in Ghana is really good, and other people in other countries need to know, what that feels like, and to just be liberated and to be yourself. So there are some negative things, that are out there, but nothing, will actually compare until you come and experience it, for yourself.
So my final question, I can see you guys are in a hurry, and you need to do certain stuff. So I want to ask you my final question.
Okay.
As you being a diaspora coming to Ghana, there are this negative impacts in the country. There are a whole lot of problems in the country, because I know every country has its or her own problems. So you coming to Ghana, what are the things that you've made in mind, or maybe you've set up just to correct those kind of, maybe solving Ghanaians' problems and so forth? What are the things that you've put in place to solve our problems for us, as you being a diaspora?
Well, I hadn't thought about it from that perspective. Problem solving, for Ghana. Well, I know that I want to contribute as a tourist. I want to contribute, to your economy by purchasing and investing, into your land. Other people who came with us, they are looking even at property, here. And if someone, middle class might come from America to this place, you can live very nicely and very comfortably in Ghana, because it's so many opportunities to really thrive and flourish in a place like this. So there's lots of opportunities to really do well. You know, if you want a business, if you, I know a lot of people who are doing well and doing business, and couldn't quite get things off the ground, you know, in the States, but they're doing very well, you know, here. So I'm a social worker, and so I do, you know, see some things that, you know, may be a bit concerning in terms of the housing of some people. I see what as a social worker, counseling, talking to people in the community, all those things, you know, will really be helpful in terms of helping people feel good about themselves. And really just hearing their perspective, giving people an opportunity to be heard, you know, is one of the things that I like to do, you know. So just talking, it was so wonderful just to love one, the children and the teachers when we went to the school yesterday, and to dance. I love African dancing. To be home, take the shoes off, dance, and be free is awesome.
Well, so what do you have to tell people out there who are always watching you? Or
those of you who are watching, Ghana is beautiful. Do you feel the breeze? Do you feel the ocean behind me? It is wonderful. You get all of this vitamin C from the sun. You'll sweat here, but it's a beautiful place to be. And thank you so much, my brother, for this opportunity to share.
Yeah, so as you're watching, you subscribe to my channel, you support my mom. Maybe I will put a social media handle on my video in the description. Maybe if you want to contact her, you can even contact her. So thank you for watching our channel. You know, we wish you come back again to watch a couple of videos on our channel. Thank you.
Thank you. Madasipa.